A fresh glass of water after the workout. Perfecto. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the Weekend Filmmaker channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Diogo Tadini and today we're talking storytelling. How to tell a story. Well, I want this video to be very quick, but yet very helpful for you who is kind of struggling to just tell your story in different ways. And, you know, it's difficult to tell a good story. Well, there are several different ways to tell a story. I think that we need, as filmmakers, we need to find the best ways to tell a specific story. Obviously, all the stories are different, and I think we need to do our research, make sure that we understand what we're talking about and tell the story. The principles, in my opinion, are the same for feature films, documentaries, weddings, any sort of videos that you may be doing at the moment. I think literally any genres would basically have the same structure, which is very simple. So we start with 25% of the beginning of the video. So the beginning of the video, 25%, which basically means that we're gonna establish the story, establish the characters of the story, establish the goals that the characters have throughout the story, and all the conflicts that will happen throughout the story. We are going to establish right in the beginning, including also locations and all that kind of stuff. So basically, the first 25% is establishing all the story. Then we go to the middle bit. The middle is the bigger chunk, is the 50% of our story. That's when we tell our viewers why everything is happening. Why is this all happening? How did the characters got into the situation, etc., etc. So you explain the whole process, how everything is, what's going on in the story. So that's the middle 50%. That's our chunk there. And the end is our 25% that is just left. We need to tell the 25% just to tell our viewers what exactly happened and how the whole story is finishing. So then you explain how, why, what, everything, all the possibilities that your viewers could have had. Yeah, all the expectations and ideas that your viewers could have had when watching your film. You can then explain them what, why, how, literally everything. So that's more towards the end of the film, that our 25% of the story. It works very much like a payback. So your viewers worked hard up to the 75% of the film. So they got in, you entertained them for the first 25%, they got interested, they sat there for another 50%, then it's your job to pay back those 75%. So now you give them the 25% of the ending of the story. However, not all directors give that payback to their viewers. Sometimes what they do, they leave up to the viewers to kind of use their imagination, in a way create their own ending in their heads. That's actually really cool, but I'm not gonna lie to you, that is very tricky. So I would first focus on creating a beginning, a very interesting beginning, establishing everything, story, location, you know, characters and everything. Middle bit, keeping your viewers entertained, and ending, giving the payback to your viewers. I think that's brilliant and keeps you practicing to be a better storyteller. Now, just to give you an example, I wrote something extremely simple, actually, literally in 5 minutes, just to explain the orders of things that can happen and how changing things would mess up the whole thing. So I'll read, then stitch together, and then you can use your imagination to think about how the story would develop. New York City, year 2137. Exterminate humans. Leftover humans will fight back. Robots controlled by tycoons who want to only the elite to survive. It all happened when humans found out about what NASA, I just used NASA because I actually didn't know any other huge place that is filled with clever people and stuff. So maybe you can use Tesla Use your imagination. I use NASA. So what NASA was actually running and planning, and war broke out. War starts. A group made of 5 people from different places and background managed to break in NASA headquarters and control the robots and cyborgs or cyborgs, I don't know, use your imagination, I can't remember how to pronounce that word, and make them destroy the elitist. Elitist mass was trying to control the planet. And that's the end. I mean, I know that this is a really simple story and literally I wrote in 5 minutes, but it's just for you to understand how important it is to have the 25% of the beginning, 50% of the middle bit, just to tell what's going on, paying back with the last 25% for your viewers to understand your whole story. And this will do it for today's video, guys. This was a very quick explanation of how to tell stories. You can obviously implement this theory of 25, 50, 25. That's up to you, but I think it's really helpful. And it does not work only with feature films or short films or narrative, or, you know, as I said in the beginning, it works with any sort of work, any sort of videos, even with the vlogs. You need to then adapt to your own story. If you found this video helpful and you liked it, make sure you click on the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for a continuation of this lovely month that has been with you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then.